How to go from $13 per hour to $100,000 plus a year and no experience or college degree needed. Ever feel like every day is just the same? You wake up, go to work, come home tired, repeat. No excitement. No progress. No future in sight. That's because without a goal, you're not living, you're drifting. And drifting means you'll wake up in 5 years exactly where you are today, just older, more tired, and still broke. But it doesn't have to be that way. Without goals, you feel stuck. You don't have anything you're working toward, you're standing still while life moves forward. Every day feels pointless. You're just surviving. And that constant feeling of no progress, it eats away at you. That's when the depression creeps in. The anxiety. The hopelessness. But when you do have a goal, it's like being a kid waiting for Christmas. You might be months or even years away, but you know it's coming. That anticipation keeps you moving. Each day has purpose. Every step is progress. Are you living in a prison without bars? Most people don't realize it, but they've built a prison of less around themselves. You wake up every day in this invisible cage. Can't do what you want. Can't live how you want. Can't provide for your family the way they deserve. Constant pressure. Constant stress. And what happens when you're living in this pressure cooker? You lash out at the people closest to you. Not because you're a bad person, but because you're drowning in a life that doesn't give you the necessities you need to breathe. You start to believe this is all there is. But it's not. A dead-end job will kill you slowly. If you're working retail, fast food, or a low-paying job with no path forward, you already know the pain. Every paycheck barely covers rent and food. No savings, no backup plan. One emergency can destroy your whole month. You're not just broke, you're trapped. But what if I told you there's a way out, even if you're starting late in life or have a record? Even if you feel like all the odds are against you? Set your first goal now and get a job that pays a living wage. Let's talk about a real job with real pay and a future. There are careers paying $75,000 to $100,000 and more per year that most people overlook. You don't need a degree. You don't need connections. You don't even need a clean record. I have friends who didn't start until their late 30s, even their early 40s. Some had felonies, some had no experience, some had everything stacked against them. And today, they're making $5,000 a week and more. Let that sink in. They could have settled. They could have said, I'm too old or I've made too many mistakes. But instead they said, I've had enough of being broke. I want better and I'm willing to go get it. This is the game changer, apprenticeships. These careers don't come through college. They come through apprenticeships, real life on the job training to a skill that pays. Here's the truth. You get paid to learn. No student debt. You walk away with skills people need. And you qualify for jobs that start at $30 to $40 per hour and go way up. Electricians, elevator mechanics, iron workers, plumbers, HVAC techs, and so many others. These aren't side jobs, they're careers with benefits, stability, and respect. Want to be a content creator? Then give people a story they can root for. Imagine. Day 1 of your elevator mechanic apprenticeship. Nervous, learning. Year 2, you're working on airport escalators and documenting the journey. Year 5, you're running crews, starting your own company, and showing others how it's done. The millions would watch that. The millions need to see that. You become more than just a tradesperson, you become a movement. Multiple streams of income by combining your trade plus content. When you document your growth, people watch. When people watch, platforms pay. Now you're learning a high-income skill, creating inspiring content, making money from both. And that's before you even factor in side jobs coming in weekly, referrals from people who trust your skills, sponsors who want to align with your brand. travel gigs because people all over the country will start calling you to help with their projects. Before you know it, you're earning more business than you can handle. You're the go-to name in your field, and you've accidentally created a nationwide business just by showing up every day and sharing your journey. No fancy business plan, no expensive marketing, just a decision to stop drifting and to grow. This is how incredible life change happens. Not overnight, but through one powerful choice to say, I want better and I'm willing to build it. From apprentice to entrepreneur. Here's how it happens. You learn the trade. Your friends and family ask you for help. They refer others. You get so many side jobs you go full-time. Now you're the boss. And it all started with one decision. To stop drifting and start living with intention. Today is your chance to escape your self-imposed prison. Every day you get to make a choice. Stay in the prison of less, or step into the journey of more. Even if you've made mistakes. Even if you're starting late in life. Even if you're scared. It's not too late. But it is up to you. So the real question is, when will you make the decision to change your life for good? Set your goal today. Choose intention over survival. Prove to yourself what's really possible. This post is part of the Forever Money and Cure Code series, real-world answers for building wealth, mastering your health, and taking control of your future. Follow for more. Life-changing apprenticeships and high-paying careers, no experience and no degree needed. Real content from real people. Financial, physical, and mental health strategies that work. Got a question or ready to start your journey? Drop it in the comments. Share this post with someone who needs to hear it today.